Hi guys, so I'm here alone today because I wanted to tell a quick story and just kind of chat for a sec before I get into what I'm really here about, which is whitening my teeth. One of my coworkers watches this channel and she was asking, she was like, why are you doing so much to your face? And I was like, you know what, everybody's probably wondering that and I haven't addressed it. So I figured I'd come here and just talk about it. I mean, maybe I'm the only one thinking people are talking about, I don't know. But the fact that she asked me, I figured somebody else might be thinking this. Let me just talk about it. So you've probably been wondering why I'm doing so much just prepping for the wedding. It's not really necessarily for the wedding, it's just for life. I just chose to do this now because, well, there's a wedding coming up. But honestly, I stumbled upon all these things and decided to run with it, and I thought I'd just record it, and that way I could see my befores and my afters and my durings, as ugly as they may be, and just kind of bring everybody along with me. Because I mean, this channel is all about my growth, growing, and our relationship, and us growing, and things we like to do. And so far, I'm liking taking care of my face, and learning about my face, really. I mean, for example, I didn't know that what you wash your face with, you shouldn't necessarily wash your body with, and by that I mean I shower with scorching hot water. And I don't know if that stems from being like growing up in Nigeria, and back home we did have like electricity, obviously, because I don't know why people think we don't. But we did have electricity, and we had these heating systems where the night before you would kind of switch it on, it would heat up your water. It's called a water heater. And then running through your shower and whatnot, you could have warm water to shower. In the village, however, I would have to shower with like buckets of cold water, and if I wanted hot water, you would have to put like a boiling ring, I don't know, maybe I'll see if I can put a picture, in the water, or like you'd have to boil a pot of water on the stove and like pour it in your bucket, and then one bucket has to suffice for your whole shower. So whatever you're doing, be frugal, because you will run out of water and you'll have soap all over your body, things like that. So I have that history with like showering, so it's kind of nice. And I went to boarding school where we get one bucket of water. It was cold water. You have to shower with like people in the room, like 6 of us showering at the same time because the bus was leaving and we had to be in our uniforms, like that kind of thing. And just get used to like just being out there, we're just all naked. It's great. So pretty much showering is like my me time. I remember like going to boarding school in Georgia, I would always take my little radio into the shower with me, and just listen to music, sing in the shower. That was like my thing. If I didn't do things like that in the morning, I would be a zombie all day. I need hot showers, especially in the winter, to get me started. So I used to just wash my face with scorching hot water, and it was all good, just let's go. And in Africa also, we love to use the sponges, so I would use that sponge just all over my face, that kind of thing, like on my body, the same sponge. It wasn't until I got piercings that I was like, that's not a good idea, because I would get my nose ring and eyebrow ring snagged on the sponges. Oh god. So now I use face cloths. TMI. Yeah, so I'm just now learning a lot of things thanks to Mary and thanks to Steph, and just learning things to do better. But however, it didn't change the fact that growing up in middle school, high school, all these years, I was doing a lot of things wrong. When I did start wearing makeup, I didn't used to take the makeup off. I would just go to sleep like that because I didn't know better. I didn't know to get face wipes, makeup removers, things like that. Like I would get them, but it'd be like, I'd be so tired at the end of the day, I would just pass out. I tried Proactive for my acne because I have really bad acne. It's a genetic thing. Like my mom was 40 with acne. It's just genetic. So I tried Proactive. It broke out my lips. I reacted really badly. And then one of the Proactive guys actually told me when I like called the salespeople, like, I want to cancel my subscription or whatever. He was like, yeah, actually, it doesn't really work on African American skin, as well as like, I don't know. I don't think he was supposed to be telling me that stuff, but he was pretty much telling me it's a little too harsh for my skin type. Sometimes, like, I don't know if he was supposed to tell me that, but he pretty much was like, yeah, just find something else that works for you. If it's making you react, girl, cancel. So, and I explained to him that it was just really harsh. My lips were reacting. It was just weird. It wasn't for me. It hurt. The toner hurt, and I didn't see that much of a change, and I just gave up. I went to a dermatologist. He gave me something to use. And then I found out my insurance didn't cover it, and I was like, nah, I'm not going back. But what he gave me to use didn't work, and it was supposed to be a trial because the whole point was he wanted me to come back and would try something else if it didn't work. So, you know, I've just been trying and failing at the whole acne game. So yeah, acne is genetic in my family. It is what it is. However, the scars on there, like I had just black scars all the way down on the side. It looked like a highlight spot. Like I told Mary, and ever since then, like she noticed that. She was like, yeah, it actually like forms a little bit of a shape. So yeah, I started out, like I said, the microblading was really because I don't have great eyebrows to start with. You know, they're fine, but they don't really grow in. It's just a genetic thing. Like I remember, oh my gosh, I went to this lady in Rock Hill to do my eyebrows. She did my weave, and she throws in like an eyebrow, you know, fix up. And that's just kind of her package with me. So it was 2008 maybe. And she, you know, she did my hair, she did my weave, everything was good. I was looking on point. And she had done my eyebrows maybe a week before or 2 weeks before. And she said, let me just go in and touch it up, just tweeze a few things and you'll be good to go. I was like, oh, thank you. I trusted this woman so much because I used to go to her all the time. And I get home and I remember my roommate, I love her. Girl, I don't know if she's watching, but I love her. I can't say her name because she's really private. But she looked at me and she was like, hey, like you left an eyebrow somewhere. What's going on with your face? And so we had these ginormous mirrors in the room and our little micro fridge. Anyway, so I look at the ginormous mirror and I'm truly missing a whole eyebrow, like a whole eyebrow. And my hair on my face, like the straggly hairs grow all the time, but the actual brows don't grow. They don't grow that much, and then they grow really slowly and they just take their time and whatever. It's like my hair gets to here and it's like I quit. I was telling somebody yesterday, I think it's a defense mechanism against like that heat in Africa. Like my hair gets here and it's like, it's too hot, we're gonna stop growing now. So my brows don't grow that much. And I remember, so like I had to go get a brow pencil from CVS and I have to like kind of draw it on every morning, run into class. And one morning I was so late, I overslept. I mean, classes started I think when I woke up. So I was racing to class. It was a business class, I remember. And there was this dude that used to sit next to me, and we're kind of cool. He was in the army. And he just kind of looked at me funny, like we're cool, but like not cool enough to be like, hey girl, your brow's funny. Like this dude is Caucasian. I don't think he knows how to tell me like you're missing a brow. So I just noticed he was looking at me funny the whole time. I was just like, I forgot to draw it on, didn't I? So like I had to like act like I had to go pee. Thank God I had another like a backup one in my bag. I don't know why I had it that day, but I ran to the bathroom. I quickly drew my brows on and came back to the class with like the brow back on, and it was just weird. It was, anyway, so they don't grow much. So, you know, when I found out, hey, there's this new 3D thing. I mean, I recently found out Megan Good had her brows tattooed for the longest time. And then when it started to fade, then she started microblading. Wendy Williams microblades. Like all these people microblade, and I didn't even know all that stuff. So it's not just me. I wanted some thickness. I wanted something in there so that all I have to do is kind of shape around it. And I found Stephanie and it just worked out. And then prepping for the wedding, I was trying to just like, what can I change? I need to whiten my teeth. I need to do a few things. Just think about like the longevity of these pictures. Like I still look at my parents' photo albums. Brandon's mom still gave me her photo album from her wedding. Like these pictures are gonna be there forever. I wanna look my best. Like I told Brandon, I was like, this is gonna be the best I will ever look, because guess what? Ice cream will become my friend after this wedding. I will eat my ice cream and eba and all the Nigerian food I have given up because carbs are the devil right now. So, so I was like, this is gonna be the best I'm gonna look, because after this I'm eating normal food again. And as you can see, it's not working. I'm still cheating a lot. So yeah, I just kind of was bothered about my face and I was trying to figure out what to do. And we found a Groupon. I was talking about it, I was complaining and just not doing anything about it, and Brandon was like, if you have an issue with your face, just take care of it. I was like, yeah, but you know, and he, with the medical background he just was like, screw this. He got on Groupon, found a little facial thing, and was like, hey, treat yourself. This is like a little gift just to pick me up, because I remember I was feeling down for like a few months. Just the planning, everything was stressing me out. And he was like, treat yourself, you know, I got this Groupon for you, go get a facial. And by that he meant like, you know, let them wash your face and be cute, and that's it. Little did he know, because I went there and I met Mary, and she was like, you have this package, it's great, it's a great Groupon, let's use it to its full advantage. And that's when we started with microdermabrasion is what we did first, and then we did microneedling, and recently I did the picogenesis, which is why my coworker was asking me like, why are you doing so much to your face? There's gonna be another video up soon about the picogenesis, but pretty much summary, it's laser and it targets your worst dark spots. So any dark spot I had that didn't come out with the 2 microneedling sessions I had, it was like, okay, we gotta amp this up. Maybe your skin's getting used to the microneedling, let's try something extra. So that's why we did that. So yeah, I'm not like some cosmetic crazed person, and it's not like I'm becoming a bridezilla, which I am already. It's not that I'm becoming one and I just want to look like boss perfect. No, I just want my skin to get better. I want to repair the years of not washing my face before sleeping, picking at my pimples, poking at them, trying stupid products. I just kind of wanted to lift all that up, and then going forward, you know, I mentioned that I got, you know, my witch hazel and sunscreen. Like, I didn't used to put sunscreen on my face. I just used to use whatever came in the little container, whatever Neutrogena moisturizer had already in the moisturizer. I didn't go out of my way to get sunscreen. I think my MAC has some sunscreen in the foundation. I'm not even sure. I just didn't care because I was like, I'm black, I don't gotta worry about sun. No. Turns out you do, because that's how you know your skin's like on your face is getting attacked by the sun. So just little things that I did not know to care for. You know, I now like I'm learning, and so it's not, I just want to come out there and put it out there. I'm not some bridal wedding crazed person who wants to be perfect. I just want to be a better me.